I'm Debbie Lawrence, and I'm the author of the God's Design Science Curriculum offered by Masterbooks. Now, I love science, and I want every student to love science as much as I do. I believe that science, more than any other field, shows the amazing beauty of God's creation and helps students to really connect with God as our creator. But I also recognize that not every parent enjoys teaching science or even feels qualified to teach science. So I have worked with Masterbooks to develop an academy course for my curriculum, God's Design for the Physical World. In this curriculum, your student will go through 3 books. It will include Machines in Motion, Heat and Energy, and Inventions and Technology. In the Machines in Motion book, your student will learn the basic principles of motion, including velocity and acceleration. They're going to learn about many different simple machines, such as levers and pulleys and gears. In the second book, Heat and Energy, we will explore all the various forms of energy, including heat, electricity, magnetism, sound, light, and much more. And finally, in the Inventions and Technology book, we are going to take all of those principles that have been learned in the first 2 books and see how they have been applied in inventions, both ancient and modern. And there are many fun inventions that we're going to take a look at. So if this sounds like something your student would be interested in, I would encourage you to check out God's Design for the Physical World. Now, the curriculum is designed so that you can teach multiple ages together. You could teach 3rd through 8th grade together using this curriculum. And the way that the lessons are set up, there is a main part that everybody would do together. And I have created a video for every one of those lessons in which I walk your student through all of the information, and then each lesson has a hands-on activity or an experiment that goes along with it. And I do those experiments step by step and show the students how to do the experiments. Now, if your student enjoys doing experiments, I make it very easy by showing them exactly what materials they need to gather, and then they can do the experiments step by step along with me. If your student does not enjoy doing experiments, or you just don't want to have them miss in your house, your student can still watch the video and gain a lot from watching me do the experiment and see how my experiment turns out. And so you can just easily do all of that together. Now, if you have older students, say 5th through 8th grade students, each lesson has an additional challenge section, and many of those lessons have an additional challenge video as well. And so all of your students would watch the main video, and then your older students would watch the challenge video. In the challenge video, sometimes we do more extensive experiments that would be difficult for younger students to do. Sometimes it's just additional information, and many times it includes math that the younger students aren't ready for. And I walk your student through the math step by step so they know exactly how the equations apply to what they've learned and how to work through those equations. And so if you are not a math person, this would be a valuable tool for you to help your student understand the math that is associated with the science. And it's a good introduction for preparing your child for when they get to high school, where they will have to do a lot of math associated with the science. So if this sounds like something your child would be interested in, I really encourage you to check out the Academy course for God's Design for the Physical World.